Hey guys, it's Talmage and welcome to my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and do so by clicking the link below. I meet you with all types of financial information on business, corporations, and business credit, and sometimes even personal credit. So again, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and do so by clicking the subscribe button below. Now, here we are. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update in reference to the SBA injury disaster loan. So what I've been getting is I'm getting a lot of feedback from a lot of my clients who myself and my staff have applied for the application for them. And some of them have actually gotten their stimulus advancement. However, what we are seeing is the advancement in the range of $1,000 to a $10,000 deposit. And that depends on how many employees that you are claiming. Also, another way to check if you're pretty close to getting your advancement from SBA is to pay attention to your credit report. SBA is running your credit, I guess just to verify that you're a valid person and you're a real person. And so, of course, credit score right now does not play a factor. But in the coming months, I'm hearing that it could play a factor. So those of you who don't have your credit together, go ahead and get your credit together. It's all you have is time on your hands. And so I would definitely invest in taking care of my personal credit, because you guys very well know that personal credit is a stopper in terms of excelling and exceeding and being where you want to be financially. So while that we have some time underneath our belts, I suggest that you guys get your personal credit fixed as well. Okay. Also, let's see. Okay. Also, if you guys have a credit block on your file, which I actually did have a credit block on my file. It's no longer, because I lifted the block prior to submitting the application. So if you have a block on your credit file, when it's time for SBA to run your credit, you're not going to get verified or validated. So you need to lift your block so that your credit can be ran and you just might receive that deposit within the next few days. The other thing that we're dealing with as well is verifying that you are a real person. Is we are also dealing with the fact that SBA has a blockout period. So those of you who filed your applications on March between on the 31st day, those applicants are going to have to, start over, because SBA started a process on March 31st, between 31st and the 1st, where the process for the application was a lot simpler. So those people that filled out the application on the 31st has to start that process all the way over. Now, don't hold me to this. Contact your local SBA administration office and speak with a level tier 2 representative, because if you don't ask for a level 2 representative, you're probably going to get a foreigner in a outside of the U.S. Who basically is just there to answer basic questions and filter calls. Okay, so you want to ask for a level 2 supervisor, and that's going to be someone within the U.S. who can actually access your application and tell you if it's in line to be reviewed or what the status is with your application. Now, if your application is being processed, he or she can't look the notes up in the application. You'll soon either get your deposit or hear from your loan officer or get an email. So those are the updates that people are getting. Some people are not getting any notification. They're just getting their deposits. Okay, so I have a link below if that you want to still apply for the SBA and you have not done so, use the link below to go ahead and apply. If you guys have more questions regarding the status of your applications, again, contact the SBA directly. I will include the link and phone number to contact them directly and ask the questions you need to ask regarding the status of your application. Guys, my advice is, we know that there is a lot of politics in this money. $3 trillion has now been passed for small businesses, and as of yet we're seeing trickles of that money being sent to small businesses, but the reality is that most businesses are closed and have not received anything. And so I'm just encouraging you guys to be creative, get online, do whatever you need to do to open your businesses. If you're a restaurant, do curbside serving, or if you're a boutique, get online, because this is a big rat race and it's so unfortunate. I want to be hopeful in this process, but it's quite difficult because there's just so much confusion. And trust me, I've set up and read the bill myself, and there is still a bit of confusion in reference to the actions of the SBA as opposed to the bill. And so I'm just encouraging you guys, don't just rely on this money from SBA. The other lenders, private lenders, are now opening back up. They're making loans available. So if you're in a position with your business credit, your personal credit, you reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to direct you. I know that I've gotten a lot of emails, I've gotten a lot of calls, I've gotten a lot of questions regarding this stuff, but guys, I've been slammed just trying to help other people just get at least submitted. So that's my advice for today. Stay tuned. I will be uploading more videos regarding the stimulus check from the IRS, the pros and cons to that, and we'll get into the details of how and when those stimulus checks will be sent out if you're not informed already. So thank you guys for tuning in, and have a wonderful evening.